Welcome to today's tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be discussing about padding in CSS. Now, what is padding? Padding is like giving a space in between an element. You understand? Margin is about giving a space on the website, generally on the website. But padding is giving a space in between an element. Now let me show you. Now we have different ways we can apply paddings to our elements, like uh, padding top. We have the right padding, we have the bottom padding, and we have the left padding as well. So now let me show you how we can apply padding to our element. So I've already created a class, an element here, the p tag with the class padding. So our class padding, so we have it to be. So for example, now for it to be more okay, wait, let me apply padding top. So you see padding top, let me say 30 pixels. Now you see the movement. Now you see, but you will not really for you to know how effective the padding is, and for you to be able to differentiate between padding and margin. Now let me delete this. I'm going to add it again, but let me give it a background color. Let me make it red. Now you see this is our element here, the paragraph tag with the red color. So now let me apply padding. Let me say padding top to be 30 pixels. Now you can see, now the space will be in between the element, not on the website. You understand? Not generally on the website. It will be in between the element. That is what padding is. Why margin is the opposite of padding. Do you understand? So margin is giving a space, you understand, outside the element. You understand? We can use margin now to give space, to give our element space. Now let me just say, for example, let me say margin top. So let me combine both so that you will be able to see the difference. Margin top, let me say 30 pixels. Now you see the element is moving from top to bottom. Let me increase it so that you will see it more. Let me say 80. Now you see the element has moved down due to the margin top that I applied. Now you can now see the difference between margin and padding. You understand? So that is padding. So we have padding. We have padding left. Let me apply padding left. Let me say 40 pixels. Now you see in between the elements. The element will be moving in between. Let me say padding right. Let me say 50 pixels. Now let me say padding bottom. Let me say 30 pixels. Now you see, so this is how we make use of padding in between our elements. So in the next tutorial, we'll be discussing about shorthand and other element of padding. So thank you.